We're back from our adventure in the woods just in time for it to start raining a little bit around here. But I did want to come on and talk to y'all about bunions. Every time I bring it up on here, I get questions about how much of it is genetically influenced versus how much is in our control. And while you will definitely see, like my mom had bunions, my grandma had bunions, therefore I will have bunions, it isn't necessarily quite that simple, because you might participate in activities that your mother, your grandmother, your father didn't participate in. You can learn to have an awareness of how you move that wasn't necessarily in the forefront of their minds or wasn't even necessarily available to them. So yes, there's absolutely a genetic predisposition, but you can still learn to create mobility, to create strength jet plane. So you can learn to create strength or learn to create mobility that overrides whatever your natural or genetic tendencies are. Obviously, once a bunion is there, it's a deposit of bone, and there isn't really an undoing of that. But you can slow the progression by improving your awareness of how you move and the mobility in your foot, and how the mobility in your hip and your core strength and your hip strength and your foot strength all work together to influence the mechanics of that foot. So while genetics is a factor, it certainly isn't the only factor, and you can absolutely find people who have bunions but don't have a genetic predisposition also. So it kind of goes both ways. It's a little bit like the nature versus nurture argument, but there are a lot of factors that are still in your control. So if it's an issue for you, there's still a lot that you can learn that can change your pain, that can give you better outcomes. So hopefully that helps answer some of those questions.